So, what are we drinking? I'll start, I guess.
Yeah, start it up.
I'm drinking Big Pete. I fucking love that face that's on there. It's so, it's great. He looks Scottish as fuck.
Oh shit!
It's really good. Small batch whiskey. So it's a vatted malt, as they call it, and it's a marriage of malts. So it's a mixture of lots and lots and lots of. Well, I say lots. I think it's 5 Ardbeg, Carl Isla, Bowmore, Port Ellen are the different distilleries. It's 46%, so it's a little bit stronger than usual because I think 40% is around the average. I think for
the average
for a single malt, single malt. Yeah, but this one's pretty nuclear. It is fucking smoky. It is so fucking smoky, and it is lovely.
Doesn't have much colour either, does it?
No, it comes out clear. So on the pour, it just looks completely clear.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's trippy, but it is really, really nice.
That's wild.
That's a first.
I just imagine every time you take a drink of that, you just go choo choo. That's all I imagine.
There is after 3 or 4, you start getting a bit of an ashtray sort of flavor, and it's not that pleasant, but it is good. It is really nice, but it's not something you could like sesh on. Do you know what I mean? You couldn't sit sipping it all night.
Yeah. So not for me then, yeah. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like you sip anyways, Chug man.
Yeah.
Chug life.
There's no night for you. It's an hour.
I'll start calling him Chug Norris.
I'll take that.
So sorry, this isn't a single malt; it's a blended, and it's not chill filtered. And I don't.
Not chill filtered? How dare you?
You disgust me.
Yeah.
So it's
sick.
So I don't know if you know the way the peaty like smoky flavor works, but when they dry the malt, what they do is one example I watched, they have like a floor in a room and they spread all the malt out, and then there's a room underneath where they just have a fucking massive fire, and they leave the malt in there to dry out. And what they do is when they do that, they put peat on it. So, like out of a marsh or a bog, the sort of mud from the marsh or the bog, they burn that as well, and that's what gives it the smoky flavour. But this is a lot of the smoky whiskies do it, and they'll put a bit in, whereas with these, they go to fucking town and put in the peat in. And so it's 100% smoke. It's like drinking smoke. But yeah,
it's probably good though.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that.
Is it good though?
It is good. It is good. I do like it, but when you're 3 in, it starts getting a bit much.
Oh man, when you come here to Germany, we got to take you to this place called Bamberg. It's probably about 30 minutes from where we're at now, and they've got this Rauch beer, and it's this just pure smoke flavored beer. I don't know how they do it. It's good for like 1 or 2. But anything past that, you're having like, it's too much. But to sip and like have with like a steak or something is good.
Yeah, but 2 of them you're already done. So I mean,
yeah.
What's the percentage?
Anyway, I don't know, but last time I was there, 11. I threw up in the bar on the
11
floor.
or 12.
For fuck's sake.
That sounds like my kind of night, to be fair.
Yeah,
more down for that.
In fact, that sounds exactly like your last Saturday night, doesn't it, John?
Well, you know what I mean? Go big or go home, boys. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean?
There was a guy talking to Sylvia because my brother was in town, and his girlfriend at the time, his fiance, was there with me. It was me, my brother, his fiance, my wife, and these 2 guys came up to hit on my wife and his fiance, and we didn't care. We're sitting right there, and we're like not looking though, so they're like sitting behind us at like this bar fucking area, so they don't know we're together. So Dave and I are just sitting there drinking and listening to what's happening. I'm like, see if he'll buy you some drinks. See if he'll buy you a drink. And like trying to get it. I'm like, get a free drink. And then eventually I drank too much, and I'm sitting there. I'm like leaned over, and I'm like throwing up, just like sitting there like this at the bar. The guy that's hitting on my wife, he goes, I think he needs to learn how to drink. And I was like, shut the fuck up. And then I went back to throwing up. I'm like, fuck you. I wasn't even mad. I was like, shut up, dickhead.
Good shit.
He should have hit him with a fuck off.
Get fucked.
Or get fucked. Classic John get fucked.
Get fucked.
Who's next? Who wants to talk about?
Let's go
their
down with Josh.
drinks?
Just keep the same rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, not gonna lie, I've been drinking this for over a week now. I had this the last time we were doing the whiskey club thing, and I just enjoyed it so much. I had to get it on the show instantly. It's Highland Park, 12-year-old Viking whiskey, and it's in Orkney
I'm glad it's
Island,
whiskey.
Scotland. Well, obviously, yeah. And they're a company of Coca-Cola, actually. It says on the back. I just noticed that. It's 40%. It's a single malt. It's fucking delicious. It's you can definitely taste the honey in it. You can taste like a little bit of cherry. It's like a cherry honey and a hint of vanilla at the end. I don't know. It's really good. Very, very surprised. They have a 15-year one, but it's like 138 euros. I don't know if I'm going to be getting that anytime soon. We'll see how the streaming's going. And
So
enjoy responsibly.
I think that is actually brewed in what you'd call an historical Viking area as well, because it's brewed in is it Orkney or Shetland, I
Orkney.
think. Orkney.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all a bit weird up there. So
Yeah. It's really, really, really good. I mean, I would definitely suggest it to anybody. It's also a smoky peat, but it's not as strong as probably yours, Dan.
Yeah,
But
the
it
big
is
Pete.
delicious. Yeah, I'm not choo-chooing it, but it's good. I would definitely suggest getting it if you like.
Is that
Anytime.
the
go find it.
dragon? Is it something dragon? It's called. It says on the box. I've seen the box. I can see it. In
The box is
on
right
there.
here.
Yeah. What does it say? It says like dragon something or something dragon on
It
there.
just says Highland Park, 12 years old, Viking honor, single malt Scotch whiskey, distilled and bottled in Scotland. And then it has like a whole whack load of
Well,
things.
there's like a dragon edition that they do, or something dragon.
That's probably
edition.
the 15-year.
Right.
And that's expensive.
has anyone got anything over a 10 or a 12?
No, I've got a 12.
No, not yet.
I
got a
have
12
been
one.
looking. So, Balmore,
Well-
which I was drinking last week,
Mm.
have just released a fucking 32-year-old. Yeah,
Oh,
they've
you
only,
sent that in the thing, didn't you?
yeah,
I had
they've
the
o-
15 last week.
They've only bottled 3,000 of them, and they're six. You can only buy them through
Fucking what?
auction, but the auction starts at £1,600.
Oh Jesus!
Would you
Well,
want to drink that? That's my thing. If
Yeah.
you were buying that,
Yes,
what
the
would you would you
flavor
crack the
difference?
Why
seal
would you
on that?
not
Fucking
drink it?
right, I would. I'd drink it in a night.
I'd keep the bottle.
No, that's-
I'd drink the
That's
fucking
like one of
Turn it
those
into a
bottles.
candle holder or something like that.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you drink it
That's one
though?
of those bottles that we crack open when we all get together.
No,
Yeah.
so there's a better one.
Yeah, if y'all fucking, we'll crack it open if we all get together and you all pitch in. There's no fucking.
Robs.
Y'all
Yeah,
can
well,
watch me
Rob-
drink it.
Yeah, Rob,
I'm
if
good
you,
for it.
Rob,
One of
if
our
you
partners,
get
mate,
it,
don't
we'll
we?
do it as an IOU, maybe.
No.
How's that?
You know I'm good for it.
Can I put it on a mortgage for over 30 years?
So
Pay £1 a month.
what is damn 1968 vintage from Bowmore released to celebrate 50th
1968.
anniversary.
Wow.
That blows your mind. That,
32-year-old.
man.
Yeah. So who's next?
All right. I got this 12 years Cragganmore
Nice.
right here.
Oh,
It's 40%. It is a cork top, not a twist top, because I'm an adult.
All
It's
right.
a single malt
That's
Scotch
personal
whiskey.
attack.
It's a single malt
early,
Scotch
start
whiskey. Yeah. No, we started with you, John.
Oh, yeah, true.
I mean, so I'm not really much of a whiskey drinker. I really only started to drink the whiskey for the boys, you know. But the research I did on it before I actually bought it said that it had a smoky hint, sweet honey with some orange. Now I can taste the smoke in it. I feel like I've been outside smoking a cigarette for a while, but the sweet, I don't know. I can't really feel the sweet, but I can definitely taste the honey in it. It is
Mhm.
it is got a nice honey aftertaste.
Is it that harshness that you get from honey? Because honey is sweet as fuck, but to the point where you
think-
get like a harshness. To it.
Yeah.
I think it would be the harshness of the
Mhm.
honey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you drink
And
it
as far
dark?
as, oh yeah, absolutely. I dropped 2 ices in there for 2 fingers.
Yeah, nice.
Well, my ice is
Well,
no ice inside there, but
Titanic said that's a bottle you drink after stealing the Declaration, the one with the twisted tattoo thing. Was that Highland Park? Who was drinking Highland Park?
oh, that's
Yeah, me, yeah.
Josh.
Oh,
That's
okay.
funny.
No, this is the Declaration whiskey.
Oh yeah,
Oh, here we go.
baby.
Have you
Mhm.
cracked that? Have you opened that?
Yeah.
Yeah. How is
It's a
it? Is it
little,
good?
So what
bet
is
it's
that? Sorry, I
horrible.
missed that. Missed that, Rob.
It's
What was that?
1776 bourbon.
Bet you it's
yeah, it's
horrible.
not bad. It's only 7 years though.
Right.
So it's a
Not
gimmick.
that I-
That's what you're telling me.
So
Yeah,
it's-
pretty much. It's a fucking novelty
It's a
bottle.
gimmick.
oh my god.
Fuck you guys.
Ouch.
I think
Ouch.
John's already
anything
on
that-
you.
Would it be possible to actually brew anything from say that era and it be drinkable nowadays, or
I'm
is there
not
like
sure,
a is
you know.
there
Well, what Josh
is there
say
a
last time?
finite
No.
time for something, even whiskey, which is meant to be a long process distilled alcohol?
That's
Yeah.
beyond my knowledge.
Well, I
Mine as
mean,
well.
wine. They have wine. How old?
You're
Like
talking
200 year. They even have 200-year
Yeah, but I think
bottles of wine. It has
that-
to. You have to put in humidifiers and stuff like that and keep it cool and temperature, and it stays good.
but surely the higher percentage alcohol isn't there more risk of evaporation?
Yeah, it burns off, don't well, yeah,
Yeah.
evaporate, but burns off. That's how they
Hmm.
lose kind of the.
So I
Yeah, it
think
says
with
here
Burn
wine,
6 to
off
10
too, though.
years for bourbon, 20 years for scotch. Any older, you might as well just be paying for age and not flavor.
oh
Mm.
really?
No, so you're
Yeah.
paying for nostalgia then, probably
So
just
is
to kind
that-
of have it on the shelf.
Can you imagine
Like a
cracking that 1,600 quid 32-year-old whiskey and this tastes like fucking shit.
And you're like, I gotta close it now. Fuck. It's like,
Yeah.
shit.
Down
I'm
the-
still owing Rob the
down
money
the
for it.
sink.
Like,
Down the sink.
All right. So speaking of that, let's. Oh, we'll talk about this later. Go ahead.
We still,
Who's next?
we still got
So,
John. What John's
Still got
drinking?
me, yeah. So I'm on a Arbelauer 10-year-old. So I was looking for the 12, and then it was there during the week. And when I went down on Thursday, I think it was when I purchased, it was gone.
Hmm.
So I had to settle for the 10. So it's again because I'm up from this way. It's brewed locally. You can actually walk up to the spring that it's all the water comes from, and it's got a really weird description with the fruity flavors. None of it I'm tasting, but I'm sure a more palatized individual would probably taste it. It's asking saying vanilla and mint to the nose, which I'm not getting, but okay, and then nutmeg and honey on the palate. Now, I do agree with that. It's a bit harsh though on the long taste. So
Oh shit.
you can feel it after more than you can taste it up front.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad drink to be fair. It's I give it a solid 4.5 out of 5. I think. It's good.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's good.
I actually do smell the orange zest. I've never actually growing up, everybody's always been older than me. Plus you guys, the old fucks. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
But they're always like, don't smell your smell your liquor. It's just gonna make you not want to drink it even more. But that actually,
I think
it's got
whiskey,
a-
whiskey
it's
and
the-
wine, isn't it? Whiskey and wine. You meant to.
Appreciate. I
Yeah.
think.
okay. Well,
What
that
goes
I
into
do
it.
get that orange zest. That is
I'm not
amazing.
smelling my fucking Budweiser, but
Tastes like
It's a
ashtrays and
6-week-old
depression, but I'm gonna drink it
Budweiser.
anyways.
Right.
What are you drinking, Rob?
So I'm still on the Cheetah from Suntory whiskey.
How are you
I killed
finding
the
it?
Jura. I killed the Jura. It's okay. It's good. Tonight it's better than the first night I had it. I don't know why, but I killed the Jura earlier before we started the stream. I had the rest of it, but yeah, the Cheetah's good. I'll keep that. Probably have another one for next week, but it's okay. It's good. It's different. It definitely is a lot different than what I would imagine we are used to, being that it's a Japanese whiskey and we've all been kind of drinking
Scotches or-
non-Japanese whiskey.
yeah.
So so that's what I'm on still.
I think a lot of it depends as well, because you see, like, when you go whiskey tasting and stuff, they like give you palate cleansers and stuff, so your palate's neutral when you try it.
The water whiskey.
So, like, Rob, when you were
coffee.
saying last week, like, Cheetah was okay, but now it's actually, yeah, it's all right. It's pretty cool. Would you say that your opinion of it's changed?
Hold on. I'll tell you in a sec.
I gotta taste.
It's way smoother tonight, and I don't know why.
So it might be what you've eaten for dinner.
Yeah.
I had like
Could
What
be.
did you What did you eat for dinner?
I had this is embarrassing. I
Beans on toast.
had avocado.
Oh,
I had
cute.
whole fucking grain egg white toast, 2 pieces,
Hell yeah.
with honey on it, and egg white, like a boiled egg white.
See,
Yeah,
that's all
that's
pretty
definitely-
that's all pretty neutral tasting stuff, though, isn't it? There's no like extreme
Yeah.
strong flavors in there.
Yeah,
You know what
And
I'm
he
saying?
didn't use much salt on any of his stuff.
I didn't use
too
any
either,
salt
so-
on it.
Well, there
Yeah,
we
so
go.
Because
that
then.
helps with the
well,
flavor.
nowadays, like I used to be like, okay, I got to eat what is good for my outside, what makes me look good. Now I'm like, now I got to eat for the shit I can't see. Now that I'm in my 30s, and I'm like,
Now
when
that
the
I'm an
doctor,
old
when
bastard.
you talk to the doctor, and I say, when you ask him, will this kill you, and he says, do you want the honest answer? Then you really start reevaluating your fucking your
Your life.
diet choices. Apparently, I can't
Titanic.
eat my wife's steak fat that she cuts off and not have any problems with that. Like, she's like, "You want
I
my
love
fat?" And I'm
that.
like, "Fucking absolutely, I want your fat." And then I take the
Carnivore. Of course I
take
Give
the
it all
pork
to
chop
me.
bones and I fucking really cholesterol's a big deal.
I like how Titanic said, "When did Rob move to California?"
Yeah, Titanic. No, Titanic. First off, I've lost like 15 pounds since you last seen me. Probably not last stream, but
It's got a liberal cookbook.
Yep.
I do. I have a cholesterol healthy
Yeah.
cookbook for 2 that came in the mail today.
Oh
and I
my
really-
god.
Fucking, what's the cookbook called? Biden's Choice.
Bacon with
And
Biden.
Obama's seconds.
Bacon with Biden.
Bacon with Biden and fucking.
Uh,
Oh god, dude.
You can watch the Whiskey Club podcast live on Twitch every Saturday at 8:30 p.m. CET, 2:30 p.m. EST. Don't forget to like and subscribe.